Hello, Aries, and welcome to your March 2025 tarot card reading. We are going to get started with a couple of oracle cards. I hope you're all doing well. Rise above. You will gain clarity on this current situation when you can see it from a higher perspective. That's the truth with almost anything, isn't it? Taking a broader view or a holistic view, looking at everything from different perspectives, from different point of views. All right, we're going to go ahead and get a spirit animal. Moth spirit, surrender now. Well, I like that. It's pretty timely because you know that there is a solar eclipse happening in your sign on the 29th of this month. And there is a lunar eclipse in Virgo happening on the 14th. So we have two eclipses this month, and eclipses do indicate impactful emotional changes. And the lunar eclipse in Virgo, where the South Node is also, is a clear indication that we all have to release something. We all have to surrender something in order to receive the new energy that's coming toward us. So let's see if we can get some additional guidance from our tarot to see what type of things you might be surrendering. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. That's exactly what this card is. This is Pisces card, the Hanged Man, and it's a card of surrender. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. And the Nine of Cups, saying your wish is going to be fulfilled. And you notice how this card comes in after you surrender, right? We talk about having the capacity and having the ability to receive. And the way we have this ability to receive is if we're in a position where we have room, where we are holding space for these things. All right, so let's see some additional guidance here. King of Swords. The Justice card, Libra, Page of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so the first message is rise above. You gain clarity on a current situation when you can see it from a higher perspective. And I love that the King of Swords came in because swords indicate just that. Indicate clarity. And the reason they indicate clarity is because those are the cards with information, with facts, with figures, with certainties. And so from where I'm sitting, it looks like you're waiting on some information. You're waiting to receive some additional facts before you move forward, before you surrender. Now, we know that this month is going to require a lot of patience, especially for you, Aries, because your ruler Mars, which is no longer retrograde, thankfully, likes to get up and go. Inspired action, just to keep moving, to do something new, to do something exciting. So, hanging around and waiting, for the right time to release or to surrender or take it a little slower, get a different perspective, isn't really your lane all the time. You like the fast lane. You like to speed around and get going. So know that with Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde, and by the way, these are both going to be bouncing back and forth in your sign and Pisces this month. That's going to cause some delays. It's going to cause some misunderstandings, and it's going to cause, some definitely misinformation. The King of Swords is going to be pivotal here, I think. So let's talk about the first lunar eclipse that's happening on the 14th. That's going to affect your house of work, your daily routines, the people you hang around with, the places that you go, the people that you receive. Knight of Cups over here. Even the people you hang out with, Nine of Cups, and celebrate. Something's going to change in your daily life because Eclipses move things out. They are the catalysts of change. So something in your daily routine or your work is about to change. There's going to bring some closure to your life. And that's a good thing, because what's happening on the 20th is the sun enters your sign. This is your season, the 20th. And then shortly after, that solar eclipse I talked about is happening on the 29th. So you see, everything's lining up for you. Everything is ready to release. Everything is ready to kind of switch on. You know, they're going to let you know when it's time to let go of something. And let's talk about that, since it's next to the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is about someone coming into your life. And it's not someone leaving, it's someone entering your life. And this is going to delight you because it's a cup, which means it's emotional. Now, this is somebody that perhaps you've been waiting on, because this is the Hanged Man. This is something that you've been wishing for, perhaps, and it's coming towards you, which is beautiful. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning, and truly, that's what's on the other side of all eclipses, is a new beginning, because they, again, both of these eclipses are representing closures and endings. Now, Mercury is interesting because, as I said, Mercury and Venus is going to be retrograde. In fact, Venus is retrograde today in your sign, and she will be splitting her time between you and Pisces, and she won't be going direct until, I think, April 12th. Same thing with Mercury. Back and forth with you and Pisces, and some retrograde emotions here, because it's going to be hitting your 12th house. Now, your 12th house is your secrets. And for some of you, you are really wanting to protect something. You don't want to divulge something. You don't want to let this thing go. And so you're doing everything you can to guard against this. And that's what this Justice card is, I think, is holding off, letting people in on this secret or this information that you have. You're just not ready. Now, before we move forward, what's really pivotal for you, Aries, is Neptune is moving into your sign the last day of this month. And this is huge because this takes many, many years to transit. It's finally moving out of Pisces, where it's been the last 14 years, and it's going to be moving into your sign for the next 14 years. And honestly, Neptune is this very watery, very deep, mystical, a little, it brings creativity, it brings intuition. But again, it's not an environment where you are always firing on all cylinders. So I like that these eclipses are setting you up for this big transit. And know that the best part of Neptune in your sign is you're going to start relying on your guides. You're going to start relying on yourself, because you're going to start listening to that intuition that you have. This Page of Cups is information. It might be holding your secret that you're holding on to, that you're not ready to let go, that you're not ready to surrender. And maybe it's because you're waiting for this King of Swords that's moving in. Now, court cards are always indications, and two major arcana cards, because they're at a higher level. These are all indications that these are people coming into your life. And this is a great opportunity to level up. These are influential people. These are people who have something for you. It could be a romance and love, or just simply something that you're going to connect with on a passionate level. And of course, I indicated earlier, the swords have something for you, some information that's going to help you. So when people come into our lives, they're there to help us. They're there to teach us something. So be open to this. Be open to this new introduction coming, because you have so much to celebrate. You see how the Nine of Cups is crowning this Three of Cups. This is a very happy individual. That's you, Aries. This is someone who's ready to celebrate and share the good news with friends and family. And this Three of Cups indicates the same. It's just a very joyful time that's coming in your future. These are the last two cards on these rows. So you're going to have to look at the situation from a different perspective, which is the Hanged Man. And when it's time, and it's coming, because we know that the 14th is an eclipse, and also the 29th is a solar eclipse in your sign, you're going to be asked to surrender. Surrender this karmic information or habits or whatever it is you're holding on to, and you will start to move in the direction of your dreams. I like this for you, Aries. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.